everyone, welcome along to this week's yoga class, and this class is called Better Than Coffee. The reason being is that this is going to be a short but energetic flow to really wake you up in the morning and to bring lots of natural energy into the body. We're going to be doing so by moving through some pranayama and also some nice fluid vinyasa movement. So things are going to get a little bit fiery today just to wake up all the muscles of the body and also to get your mind feeling sharp and focused. If you haven't already guessed, we are going to be starting in a standing position. So take a little moment to get yourselves here. All you will need today is your yoga mats and yourselves, maybe some water to have handy. So just taking a little moment here to find a comfortable standing position. So you're going to bring your feet hip distance apart, making sure the hips are tucked under slightly so we're not arching through the spine, creating a slight bit of softness into the knees here, really rooting through the feet, imagining those legs are like tree trunks here holding the body up. Find a slight engagement into the core and really imagine you've got a zip and you're pulling yourself all the way up here, lifting from the crown of the head. Begin to roll the shoulders all the way back and down, palms are facing forwards here, creating that openness into the chest space. And let's just take a moment to close down the eyes and to really arrive in our practice today. Just beginning to become familiar with the physical body. Noticing how it feels to stand in this position. Really feeling the point of connection between the soles of your feet and the earth. Maybe notice there might be a gentle sway or some slight movement in the body as you stand here. Notice any tingling sensations you may be feeling through the fingers, through the elbows. And just become familiar with the breath. Noticing the breath this morning. Let's take 3 deep breaths together, breathing into the nose and out the mouth. Another breath in and out. Last one, filling up the lungs and out. Slowly opening up through those eyes. To really get this practice going, we are going to be starting today with one of my favorite types of pranayama, which is our breath of joy. This is the most wonderful way to start the day. This breath work can also be practiced maybe in the afternoon if you're feeling a little bit of a slump, or at any time you need your mood to be boosted and your energy to be boosted. So I'm going to just show you how we do this breath work first. So this breath is 3 inhales and 1 long exhale. So for the first inhale, we're going to be filling the belly, second the chest, and third the upper chest there. And we're going to bring some arm movements in too. So for that first inhale, we're reaching the arms parallel to the earth, palms can face towards the sky. Another inhale, arms to the side. Another inhale, arms reach all the way up towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to make a ha sound, so really releasing. And it sometimes feels a little bit silly, but once you get into the swing of it, you'll feel more comfortable doing this breath and you'll realize how beautiful and releasing it is. So on that ha, on that exhale, we're going to really bend through the knees, swing the arms forwards, like so. I'll show you just one breath in action, and then we're going to take 10 of these breaths together. So I'll show you what it's going to look like all in one piece. Inhale. Inhale, inhale. Okay, let's take 10 of those together. Ready? Inhale, inhale, inhale. 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 5 more. Inhale. Inhale, 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 inhale. 3 more. Inhale, 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 inhale. One more full up. Inhale, 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 release. Beautiful. Come up to standing, arms reach straight towards the sky. Nice big stretch through the spine. Notice how you are feeling. With your breath out, right hand releases down to the outside of the right thigh. Take a little side stretch. Can you feel that energy already building in the body? Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, left hand comes down to the outside of the left leg. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come through to prayer position, touching the thumbs onto the sternum there, the center of the chest. Take a little moment to return to your natural pattern of breathing. Acknowledge how you feel after that breath. Maybe you're already feeling a little more energized. Maybe this has already beat your morning coffee. What do we think? Take a few more breaths. Lovely. And then slowly from here, begin to interlace through the fingers, clasping through the hands there, pressing those hands away, finding a little round through the spine. So imagine you're separating through the shoulder blades. Take a breath in, palms shine towards the sky now as we come up onto the tippy toes here, really finding a nice big stretch into the body. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels, hands come onto the knees as we take a little bend into the hips. Begin to take some circles through the knees here, just making sure those knees are nice and warmed up. Maybe changing directions. Lovely. Maybe you can hear the little click in my foot there. Okay, and then sinking back now into our chair pose at the top of the mat. Feet come together, hips sit back, arms come beside the biceps here. Really nice big opening into the chest. Noticing a little bit of energy shooting up through the legs there. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands release behind you. Interlacing the fingers, draw those shoulder blades together. Chest becomes open. Nice big breath in. Exhale, extend the legs, hinge through the hips, folding forwards. Arms release down towards the earth now. Right hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Inhale as you peel that left arm up towards the sky. Gentle twist, finding a little rinse through the body. Inhale. Exhale, switching side. Left hand comes to the outside of the right ankle now. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release it down. Bend into those knees. Stepping back, finding a low plank, so dropping the knees down towards the earth. Just easing into our vinyasas today. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down through the belly and the chest. Untuck the toes here, coming into a baby cobra with your inhale. So we're not pressing all the way up, we're just finding a little opening through the chest there. You want those elbows to be hugging into the sides of the ribs. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower. Next breath in, pushing up, tabletop position. And moving straight back into a downwards facing dog. Hips coming up towards the sky here, maybe pedaling through the heels if you need to. Maybe wagging through those hips. Slow the breath. That's it, feeling into any gentle movements that your body needs this morning. Just acknowledging what your body is craving after a long night's sleep, hopefully a long night's sleep. Working into all of those tight spots there. Beautiful. Okay, coming back to that static downwards facing dog now. Left foot can come through to center. As you take a breath in, begin to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Slowly bend the knee, opening through the hip here, stacking the hips on top of one another. But try not to press into that left shoulder. Try and keep the shoulders nice and centered. Take a breath in. As we exhale, begin to fall down onto those right toes as you drop it back into your wild thing. Opening through the chest space here, nice open chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, sit the bottom down to the ground. We're going to come into a reverse Skandasana now. So what you're going to do is lift the right foot, place it to the outside of the left leg there. Sorry, I'm going to have my back facing towards you. You're going to come onto the outer edge of that left foot, press into the left palm, reach the right arm all the way up and over as you Lift the hips off the ground there. Nice, take a breath in. And as you breathe it out, right hand comes to the front of the mat as you step the right foot all the way in between the hands. A little bit of a funky flow there. Inhale, reach those arms up. Calming into your high lunge, relaxing through the shoulders, opening through the chest space, holding here for a deep breath in through the nose. Let the breath release out the mouth. Nice, taking one more breath in. Exhale, hands release to frame the right foot. Stepping back now, finding a plank position. You can take the same vinyasa as we did before, or you can keep the knees lifted for a bit more of a challenge here. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale, pressing up to either a baby cobra or an upwards facing dog. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing back either into your tabletop position, or we can exhale, send those hips high, back to a downwards facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take 3 breaths together here in through the nose and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Right foot comes through to center. Inhale, lifting the left leg up towards the sky. Slowly bend into the left knee, open through the hips, stacking the hips on top of one another, still squaring through the shoulders here, not collapsing into that right shoulder. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop those left toes behind, come into your wild thing, expanding through the chest space, allowing that heart to be open. Inhale. Exhale, sink those hips down towards the earth. Reverse Skandasana on the other side now, so slowly popping the left foot across the right leg, coming onto the outer edge of the right foot. Right palm can come underneath, right wrist can come underneath the shoulder here. Inhale, sweep the left arm all the way up and over as we lift that hip off the ground here. Take a breath in. Exhale, left hand comes to the front of the mat, turning onto those back toes, stepping the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, arms reach up, open through that chest space here. Lovely big breath in and out. Inhale and out. One more time, breathing in and out, releasing the hands down, moving through another vinyasa at your own pace this time. So maybe high plank or low plank, take your breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, opening up, baby cobra or upwards facing dog. And exhale, you can move straight back into your downwards dog if you like, or you can move through tabletop. Beautiful. Let's take a breath here, breathing in and out. Lovely, and slowly from here, we're going to begin to make our way back to the top of our mats in any way that feels good, maybe taking a little wander, or you can bend the knees and take a hop. Find your halfway lift, palms come to the shins, finding a flat back there. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, deep bend into the knees, calming up, chair position, arms come beside the ears. Inhale, exhale, arms behind the back, interlace the fingers open through the chest space. Exhale, folding forwards, release those fingertips down. Inhale, bend the knees. Stepping back now into your plank position. You're going to begin to drop the knees here, so the knees are coming underneath the hips. Untuck the toes and walk those arms forwards into our melting heart pose or our puppy dog pose. Option to drop the chin or the forehead down to the mat, whatever feels best for you. We're just going to be staying here for 3 breaths. Notice how that feels. Really allowing openness this morning. Open to whatever the rest of the day holds for us. Lovely, then slowly from here, begin to lift the chin, swaying the hips forwards here as we come into a low plank. So tucking those toes under, lifting the hips off lifting the knees off the ground. Take a breath in. And as we breathe it out, begin to walk the toes in towards you, sending the hips up, coming into a dolphin pose. This is a little bit of test of our strength on our shoulders there. Maybe walking the toes a little closer. Notice how that feels. If you need to drop the knees to rest for a moment, feel free to do so. Take a breath in. And walk the toes all the way backwards here. Coming into a side plank now, so turning onto the outer edge of the right foot, stacking that left foot on top, or you've got the option here to drop the left foot down to the ground if you need a little bit of support. From here, you can reach the left arm up towards the sky. Feel into the little shakes, take a breath in. Exhale, left arm lowers, turning to the other side now. So stacking the feet on top of each other, the left foot is underneath here. Lifting up through the side obliques here, finding that strength. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming all the way back, lowering the hips. Find your Sphinx pose there for a moment, stacking the shoulders on top of the elbows. Heart shines forwards. Slow the breath down. Give yourselves a little moment here. Slowly melt the chest down. Bring the hands beside the chest, pressing yourselves back to a child's pose just for 3 breaths. Slowly begin to lift the forehead away from the mat. Coming back, crossing through the ankles. Come to find a seated position. Just popping the hands on top of the knees for a little moment, relaxing the shoulders, closing down those eyes. Taking a little moment of presence and awareness before we come to the end of our practice. Just ensuring that we are bathing in this moment, allowing us to appreciate all of the little sensations that come with the here and now. And as you've started your day with presence, strength, energy, awareness, this is going to set you up for a much more focused day ahead. Take a breath in, sweep the arms up towards the sky, blink those eyes open. Hands come through to the heart space. Thank you so much for choosing to join me on the mat this morning. It was such a pleasure as always. Namaste.